Welcome back to another slightly late start of a session. Players are here for another wonderful session, and I hope you enjoy. As for last week, the players have endured an interesting leg of their journey, finding out that they are actively being scribed. Two of the players, particularly Gearfried in this instance, attempted to start providing false information. He in the midst of a telepathic conversation between himself and Levin, had a longer than anticipated pause, which caused the scrying pin to dissipate, as if the person who was concentrating on the spell had released it. It is about here where it is the end of the last watch, where the next day is about to start. So players, you can already mark off a long rest if you have not done so already. And it's at this moment where you and Levin are talking to each other. Other players, you are able to start waking up if you would choose to do so. Mei Li is going to be stirring from her pensive thoughts.
All right. I guess Gearfried would. I guess Gearfried would wait until everyone's waking up. But the moment he starts seeing like people, or everyone's starting to come out of their trances and awaken, he would kind of walk over to where everyone's sleeping and just be like, "All right, I've got some bad news. We apparently are being actively, or we're being actively scryed on, at least in the night. Levin and I, during our watch, I've been trying to make it a habit of, making sure I can see if we're being looked upon ever since Fennec and I had our effects stolen. So last night it happened. There was a scry pin that appeared. I tried to give it some bad information, but I don't know if it vanished because Levin and I were speaking telepathically or because we just weren't speaking and it thought that, or whoever was scrying thought that there wasn't much information to glean after that.
Wait,
So,
were you giving the bad information in telepathy or?
no. I saw the scry
The
pin.
information that was bad was observable.
Alright, just double
But
check.
admittedly, I'm no bard, so there's a chance that did not convince them. And then Levin and I started speaking telepathically, and in the midst of that, we were probably quiet for a bit too long. Either they left because they thought that were done with our conversation, or because they gathered that we were onto them.
It would be unwise to assume anything other than that. They assume you're onto them.
I unfortunately agree. Anyway, how much further? And Gearwood's gonna look at the map. How much further away from Atur are we?
So I believe you had just started your journey. You had traveled for about 4 to 6 hours. You would travel an extra hour that you had pushed for. I believe we had said that the journey itself was going to be, I think, 7 to 8 days.
Alrighty.
So you would still have about a week left.
This is gonna be a long ride. Alright, might as well start making progress.
Ceres will make little whipping sounds as you assume the driving position.
No one likes a backseat driver. Or someone
I'm not driving per se. I'm just motivating you. You're welcome.
Well, let's see what gives out first. My patience with you or your commitment to the bit.
Indeed. Tell you how.
Gearfried will start the cruiser and we'll begin the journey.
All right. As you begin to move and progress through the day. First off, Gearfried, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. Yes, and a wisdom saving throw. Just the wisdom saving throw.
Ah, you bastard.
Damn it.
Saving throws. That is does that translate onto? Yes, it did. Cool. Extension's working. That is an 18.
That's pretty
Okay.
good. That's pretty good.
So, with that,
Gearfried will, however, make it a point when he is not driving, every couple of hours, because we're not doing anything but driving, Gearfried will pop a detect magic, and if he feels something's detected him, then he'll scry. Or not scry, I mean, see invisibility.
noted.
You would have to do see invisibility first.
Yeah.
To detect the magic?
Detect
Yeah.
magic requires being able to see it.
Oh, you can't just radiantly have it? Okay.
Nope. If it's invisible, you can't detect it with detect magic.
Okay, then Gearfried would cast see invisibility every, probably, once every 2 hours, just to kill, just as, what if we're watching now?
Noted.
When he's not driving, though.
Be sure to keep track of those spell slots.
Yep, just let me know how long we're traveling for.
Yep, will do. And as that's going on, Cyrus, you're going to start hearing a message telepathically within your mind.
Oh.
And it hears, it says, 6 are here. I don't know why. Something's wrong with her. Keep her, and after you hear the word her, the message cuts off abruptly.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, whoa.
Do I know who sent me this message?
Oh, it's from Ramos.
Okay.
Sorry.
Uncle Ram Ram?
Yeah, it's from Uncle Ram Ram.
Okay.
Classic Ram Ram.
What was that message specifically?
Well, when Sarah shares, we'll find out.
Well, no, I mean over the table. Sorry, over the table. I just didn't hear you quite well.
Oh, specifically it said 6 are here. I don't know why. Something is wrong with me. Keep her, and that's where it stopped off.
Okay, gotcha. Continue. Sorry.
Okay. I mean, Cyrus would try to, noodle it out for an hour or two. And then, pass it along while we're on the road. It's aware that we're being potentially scryed on.
So, as this next hour or so goes on, what would you all like to do? As this is all happening, it's kind of simultaneously, Melee is sitting there silent.
Wait, have we all been made aware that Saris has heard this in her head?
Not yet.
Nope.
This is the hour between her trying to mull it over in her head.
So what would you all be doing at this time? So you would have Gearfried who's driving, so he's clearly, paying attention to the road and not casting see invisibility to see if he's being scryed on or anything like that.
No, I am not. I am only doing that when I am not driving.
As said, Melee is sitting pensively, just in thought. You have, so Cyrus, would you need to roll a deception check, or are you trying to keep your face composed during this kind of next hour? What is your mentality?
I mean, she's probably just kind of leaning over the rail, head on hands, just kind of watching the world go by, thinking. I mean, she's just kind of staring at the world, and she's looking. I don't know, like when you're in a car and you're the passenger, you're just kind of watching the scenery go by, and she's not too worried about her expression because it could just mean she sees something weird. Because Scry spell does not give you unlimited visual range, so they can't see what she's looking at and why she'd be making that face.
Nope. It does not grant one omniscience.
So yeah, for the time being, she's just kind of alone in her thoughts. She's not necessarily, like I said, not trying to hide her expression, but she is not looking. She's just looking off to the side, watching the scenery go by.
Alright. Zarya, how about you? What would you be doing over the next hour?
Caught me with a piece of food in my mouth.
Good timing. Alright, we'll come back to you in a moment. Levin, how about you?
Levin's been acting as a spotter. He has the eagle eyes down, and he is watching the path ahead.
Alrighty, noted.
Okay, I'm good now.
Alright, go ahead, Zarya.
Particular chewy piece of bread. I think Zarya's just kind of like, she knows they're being surveilled, does not have any magical way of helping, is just kind of keeping her head on a swivel looking for people in the woods. But also just kind of, I think kind of keeping an eye on Melee a little bit because of everything that's happened in the last few days, and just like sees her like kind of like in her own head, and is just like, "You good?"
I suppose so.
Penny for your thoughts. Oh wait, no, Silver for your thoughts.
Not right now.
All right. Mm. Just keeping an eye on things.
Alrighty. So as this goes on, an hour does pass by, and Ceres, you've had time to mull it over.
She's not gonna say anything at the moment. She's gonna kind of sit on it, and basically she knows she probably has to cut Gearfried and Fennec out of the conversation, at least initially, to maintain like secrecy.
Okay.
So she's gonna wait until she can. We're not all in the. We've stopped. We're not all clustered in the carriage where a Scryspell can focus on us. Because if it's the Scryspell's following Gearfried or Fennec, it can't go a certain distance past them. So we can sort of take some distance away from them and have a chat away.
Alrighty, so at this point, after about an hour, you are going to be taking a potty break, where your cart shifts off to the side. Would you be pulling over, and this is more superfluous of a detail, Gearfried, closer to away from the forest or closer to the forest?
Fuck, that creepy kid was in a forest, so I think that Gearfried would keep within proximity to the point where like I can see the trees. Like we're going along the edge of the forest, but like I'm still keeping a wide enough berth that like if something comes barreling out of those woods, then Gearfried's gonna have some time to get out of the way.
Fair enough. So with that, you are pulled off to the side, and you are able to separate if you so choose.
She's just gonna, as they're walking by, she's gonna tap Levin on the shoulder and like nod her head and start walking away. Like sort of tilt her head in a direction, sort of like non-verbally, sort of say, "Follow me." And then walk off a bit of a distance from the group, probably about 40-ish feet.
Yeah, Levin will get up and have this conversation. After a couple minutes, he'll get up and mosey on in that direction too.
Yeah. And she, she'll huddle in close and just let him know. It's like, I got a message from Uncle Ramram, and it was weirder than the last one. And she will relate the exact wording of the message. It's just sort of like, well, and that's everything I got. But I have to say that last part, very ambiguous. So I'm pretty sure. I don't know who her is, but I feel like whoever she is, she should not be brought closer to him, which might be problematic given our purpose at the moment.
The secondary concern is he stated there are 6 of them. 6 of who?
Yes, I am. It's a very vague message. It basically creates more questions than it solves.
It could be a plant.
Could also be that. It's vague enough that it's almost not information at all, and all it does is make me feel more justifiably paranoid. But I can't see it as a real deterrent to our current course of action.
Our actions work better not having to worry about their countermeasures.
I mean, also, just second guessing just makes you hesitate. And honestly, that's not going to do anyone any favors.
Sirs, if you have important information that you need to relay in the moment, write it down or find an alternative means of communication. Scries are notoriously difficult with written medias.
I'll see what I can do.
That said, do you want me to inform the rest of the group?
It would be nice.
And he's tapping his head.
Yes.
Fine, I'll get the update.
Excellent. And she will do an abrupt heel spin and go skipping back to the party. Gifford!
My shift is over, driving, Saris. It's now your turn.
No, it's my turn. Remember, I'm the one who drives.
No.
Right, your strangely concerning history with vehicles. Yes, if you would like to drive, I trust you.
No, we can all agree I am the best driver of the group. And only
You have proficiency with vehicles?
I have a history of great skill and performance with vehicles.
You see,
So yes.
Zarya and I, and Gearfried's going to kind of like lean against Zarya in like a condescending way against Saris. Zarya and I are of a caliber that have extensive experience using vehicles, Saris. Unfortunately, you're not quite at our level.
You're not quite
Mario
my level.
allows you to lean against her and will not punch you into the sun.
I'm just going to point out, I have piloted an airship successfully in a high-speed chase through Sean. This thing,
airship and car are 2 different things.
And I believe I have heard
an airship.
Is it not? If am I mistaken in my recollection that you have all mentioned crashing an airship too?
I did not
crash.
It did not crash. It just slightly bumped up against the dock. And when I was piloting it, it was going a lot faster than the Carpe Diem can go. I can't really do damage at the speeds that Carpe Diem moves at.
You cut a swath through 2 buildings.
Yes, exactly. I rest my case.
I believe anyone would call that a crash, Saris.
Gearfried, a crash you can walk away from is a landing.
Thank you. But also,
there are crash landings.
It doesn't crash landing specifically.
Semantics. What are you saying, Saris?
Also, I piloted the Carpe Diem during the Burning Village rescue. And I was perfect at it. Inspired, even, I would say.
You performed adequately.
That you have no empirical evidence that I am bad at piloting copy DM.
I
Other
didn't say
than
you were bad. I simply said that Zarya and myself are proficient in this sort of thing, and you are, unfortunately.
Better. I am
Is
naturally
What's
gifted.
something
this?
that-
Saris,
Is
consider
this something that can be resolved with lessons?
I
something that
have
can be
one. I have.
Gearfried is going to is going to very obviously turn his gaze toward that book that's written in Dwarvish in the passenger seat of the car. There are
Gearfried,
people.
are you volunteering?
No, I was merely giving Saris a hard time. Saris, if you would like to drive, you're more than welcome to.
Thank you.
Or alternatively, I could, and Saris, you could watch me drive.
Saris's brain short circuits for a second. Yes. This is adequate.
There it is.
Make a compelling argument. Anyhow, yes, by all means. My queen, please drive.
You know, I was considering nicknaming the passenger seat the Magic Missile because theoretically, the person sitting there should be able to use that to deter anyone trying to attack the individual driving.
And here
I
I
think
thought
I
you
would
installed
do
an
that,
ejector
so.
panel.
I'm not insane. If I did that, Saris would use it on me all the time.
You mean Fennec would?
Also, yes.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, Fennec, come on, get your shit together. We
Go
gotta go.
sleep. Just as he's about to rise, Saris will rush up, chloroform him. Like, nope, he's better this way.
That can't be good for his health, Saris.
He can breathe in 5 seconds. Just wait. There we go.
Also,
All
ether is a far more useful tool for that sort of thing.
Do I look like I'm made of money?
He has a heart rate of 1.
He's
I
doing
think
fine.
he's fine.
All
He
right, let's
likes
do that.
living on the edge. Look at how unresponsive and shallow his breathing is. That's the sign of great enjoyment for Fennec.
Saris, take the pillow off his face.
Fine. You know,
Got me, man.
I remember when you were fun, Levin.
We've had this conversation before.
So
We have.
the ooze is taking all of this in and is just gonna get ready to go straight and tell Fennec.
No, you're not allowed to use our comedy bits explaining why he's not here against us.
I am
No.
I
absolutely
give the
Hold
DM
on.
explicit permission to do this.
100%.
No!
What a point of... Sure.
Emotional
There's no
abuse,
problem.
100%. I love it.
Oh.
So, about how long would you guys be at your rest stop for?
It's as little as possible. We need to head over to Atur as quickly as we can.
Everyone go pee in a bush and come back.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Zarya's driving, Saris has magic missile, and the rest of us are in the back. Let's go.
I'm going to continue as a spotter.
I will make sure
Okay.
that Zarya is fine. You're fine.
She knows how to work with her now.
Now I'm curious. Go ahead and give me a vehicle check.
Remind me, how do I do that with... I have
Dexterity
vehicle
plus your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
like a +4 to a +4, so that's 8. I'm just gonna roll a d20, or I'm just gonna roll dexterity and then add a 4 onto whatever I roll.
Yep,
Yeah.
sounds good.
That-
That's a goddamn nat 20.
Very nice. So
Makes
you have
28.
perfect
28.
form. You are keeping your hands attended to, I think. You don't have to be. But you're not
Maybe.
deviating. You are, you're the picture perfect of driving.
Now we really are in fantasy world because I am a shit driver.
If only dice truly determined how well. No, I wouldn't be good at anything. Retract that. So,
Then you would be sitting at a 5% chance of failure every time you did something.
So my real life.
I feel like
That really
5% are
accounts
really
for
high odds.
attacks.
I mean, so you're all in this car. Cyrus, you're watching her drive.
Intently.
Gearfried, what are you doing with your newfound freedom?
Well, first thing Gearfried's gonna do is about 10 minutes in, he will cast See Invisibility. Which, how long does that last? That lasts an hour, so that's up for an hour.
All right.
So I'm gonna mark that off my spell slot. And then as that's up, Gearfried will kill time by working on a tool that will help us later. So he's gonna pull out like this metal box that he's been working on. It's got like a bunch of loose gears, and it looks really like it looks like he's making a mechanical puzzle box, but he's just kind of slowly and methodically trying to like work on the item that this is going to become. And occasionally just like look up and look around and then go back to it.
All right. The next several hours are going to pass by uneventfully. It's after about 4-6 hours, and let me just change this up a little bit.
All right, I'm at a second levels now. I didn't see anything during that time.
No, you didn't say anything during that time.
Bummer.
Yeah, but it means you can have normal conversations during those times too.
Yes, during that time, is there anything that you guys would like to do or say or anything like that? While I bump the clock forward.
If Gearfried is able to signal that he doesn't notice a scrying sensor, Levin
Yeah,
will
good.
Shit, the light.
relay the information that Saris gave him. Since it's particularly specific information, he'll use his psionic power for this one.
Alrighty.
For
you're
the
just-
psychic
you're
whispers.
You're just relaying what Ramos said.
Relaying what Saris told me about what Ramos said.
Gotcha.
But it was word for word, so yes.
Levin doesn't assume that.
Okay.
He can't.
She did say this is word for word, so
Saris has a history of leaving out information.
okay. Right. Well, you got me on that one.
Not necessarily lying to Levin, but only
She
telling
is
him what he
guilty of-
needs to know.
She is guilty of the sin of omission. Liable.
Hey, does anyone see that's coming up over this hill now? And Gearfried's going to point forward. Can we see that
During-
on the map?
Yes, after about 6 hours of driving, you are going to start off in the distance, seeing a group. They're moving at an adequate pace, but their cadence is off, suggesting either they're injured or they may not be here. You do have time to avoid being detected. What would you like to do?
Well, they're shambling. It appears to be.
We're a ways off. You could choose to take this to the river for an open run, or we could try to hide it in the woods.
And I was going to suggest that we just breeze by them. They're shambling undead. I doubt they're very quick.
They don't look like they're gearing up for like an attack. They're just like on patrol.
So you're going to alert a patrol.
Well, if depending on how much room there is to bypass them by the river, if we have to go by them, then we have to go by them. Hiding in the woods is an option.
DM, real quick.
Yep.
The shambling Karnathi undead. Is there anyone around them that seems like they're giving orders?
From the distance, no, not yet.
Well, I have the eyes of the eagle down, so I'd be able to see finer details at the distance.
Okay.
Once they're like 2 feet or larger in my view.
There's nobody explicitly who's leading them. They just look like they're heading in the direction for the capital.
Good for them.
Gifford,
So,
we can
what's the
bypass
play?
them. We're on a traveled road. Be careful.
We can probably just barrel through them, knock them out. No.
Zarya's the one driving. I was merely offering suggestions.
Are we
Geoffrey says in the
Guys,
backseat.
currently?
This is your vehicle. We might need you on maneuvers.
All right.
Zarya,
Scoot you over.
what were you saying?
Are we disguised currently, or do we look like we actually
I mean-
look?
That's an excellent question.
Saris
Levin
and
always
Mei
looks like
are,
a mercenary.
Saris and Mei Li are disguised as different-looking elves.
Gearfried
Okay.
is Owlman with the helmet on. You cannot see Gearfried's face.
Not suspicious at all.
Also, I was asking, is
But no.
this just look like a regular patrol, or does it look like they're gearing up for an attack? Or
Currently, they're just walking.
okay, do you want me to like move over and let you take over, or should I just keep driving? What?
Move into the pick Saris, get into the back seat. Zarya, move Saris, and Gearfried's going to like start climbing over the.
Yeah, I just picked Saris up and put her in the back seat and move her to
Ooh,
the side.
mommy. You're so direct now.
Okay, we're going direct when we are in the. Shut up! Shut up!
All right, DM. What's the what looks like the best option to avoid detection? Taking a wider berth and going down near the river, or heading to the forest? Like, does it seem like the path is more obscured, forest or river?
River would be more open if you're attempting to hide. The forest would give you more of the coverage.
Okay, then Gearfried would go. He'd dial back the speed and navigate Carpe Diem into the forest.
Alrighty? Go ahead and give me a vehicle check.
Right. That is a Dex with my proficiency bonus, right?
Yes, sir.
It's doubled. So dexterity is right there. 15 plus 4, so 19.
Right? You are able to get it into a area that won't damage the vehicle nor get you stuck where you have to push it out. And I'm assuming.
Oh wait,
you
actually,
are-
sorry. That would be that's 15 plus my proficiency bonus, which is already 4, so it's 23.
Okay, sweet. You'd still be able to get it in. And they aren't moving at an excruciatingly fast pace, so they are going to be about 10-15 minutes as you're passing. How stealthy are you guys trying to be?
Very.
Everybody give me a stealth check, please. Let's see who's going to sneeze at the most inopportune time.
Eh. Levin, are you feeling okay?
No, apparently I have carryover shite rolls from last week.
Like, we all roll stealth, we just kind of look at Levin, like, what's up with you?
Right? For once,
I've got my
Levin
stealth
is,
armor on. I'm cheating.
Levin is the loudest person there.
I mean, by loudest, he's probably like just a slight whisper while the rest of us are dead quiet.
Yeah, he's basically leaning out of the car and being visible. But they have disadvantage on perception checks because my hood's up, or at least perception checks for me.
I was muted. That was a nat 20.
Yes, it was.
Damn it, another one. Jeez.
I help with my nat 20 to hide if anyone failed.
Oh, you're gonna roll
It's
so many
it's
nat
it's
ones
a
in
group
combat.
check. It's an either or.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait, why is no one celebrating? I said it was a nat 20.
I'm celebrating. I just don't want to yell into a mic.
Yes, it saves my ears.
No, I
Wait,
was wondering when
Does Fennec need to roll?
I was muted.
That's
Does
DM.
Fennec need to roll?
I'm gonna say no because if Fennec rolls, he's gonna auto fail. Because I'm gonna say that ooze is gonna get some free time.
Oh no.
It's another reason
I
lock him out.
Unconscious.
Yeah, you know,
Maybe
Sarah's
it's
hasn't
so
been giving me that opportunity. Every time I go to do something, it's
Passive
just
stealth roll.
right, just straight up knock him unconscious. She did last session
Luck
too.
check. Luck check to see if he decides to snore now.
The polo
Yeah,
would go
sure,
over
why
his face
not?
for at least 10.
No, I was kidding.
Nah, you know what? You suggested it. Let's see.
No.
You curse
Nah,
that
no.
into the ether.
You don't give the DM
Sure, do we
ideas.
have homework?
Yeah, were you that type of student?
No.
Not on purpose.
Roll it
That's-
publicly. I need to know if I gotta do a thing.
No, that was a bad thing.
Sure, I'll roll this one publicly. Let's see.
That wasn't public.
That's not public.
He could reveal it.
Yeah, real.
It says public.
It's
We can't
not.
see it. It's question marks for us.
It was question marks.
That's
You're rolling it. You're rolling it as yourself, not as Fennec.
okay. I thought I rolled it. Okay, let me see if I can reveal that because it came up as
There
Fennec.
There,
Gearfried is going to, as I assume Fennec starts to snore, Gearfried's going to extend a flash of genius and cover his mouth.
Oh, good. You are able to maintain your coverage or rather your cover, as they continue to pass. But as this is happening and as you're covering his mouth, Gearfried, go ahead and give me that wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 17.
Daddy rolled a 17.
Be enough.
That is just a fail. Would you like to use see invisibility?
Where would he?
Gearfried wouldn't know if he's being scryed on, would he?
No, but you've also been having the habit of putting it on every couple of hours, so I don't know when the last time you would put it on was.
Gearfried wouldn't really have a reason to. I burned my 3 second level spell slots. I know I have a third one, but I don't think Gearfried would want to do that,
Fair
especially
enough.
given the current situation.
Noted. And they are going to continue on passing by.
Cool.
Huh.
How long are you going to wait until after they pass?
Gearfried, based on how slowly they're shambling, Gearfried will probably give it a good, 4 minutes of them continuously going in that direction before he continues to navigate a couple more meters within the woods and then popping up and then just going as fast as he can the other direction.
Alrighty. And you guys, unless there's anything specific you would like to do, you are able to start making your way back down the path.
Gotcha.
The sun is now beginning to set. About how much more time would you like to drive?
Probably for another hour, just to make sure like we're well far away enough to not be detected by these dudes, and then we'd find a decent enough looking spot to post up for camp.
All right. So with that, if you're looking for camp as you are traveling that next hour, anybody who's curious for looking for a spot, go ahead and give me a perception check or a survival check.
I'll do survival because I rarely roll that.
Yeah, the bonus is the same for me either way, so I don't. It didn't really matter.
Same.
Hey, listen, just gotta try to give some variety. There you go, 11. At 30. That's what I expect from you. So, as you start to pull in for the night, just ping about where you'd want to set up camp.
Oh, I mean, actually, not a fan of being close to the weird cursed forest. There isn't any cover away from it, though.
Are we going to
I mean,
prioritize
there's-
sightlines or obscurity?
I feel like sightlines are safer. She'd probably Ceres would advocate for over here.
That for the rest of you. Do you all agree with Cyrus?
Yeah,
it's a
11
very-
agrees with Saris for the sightlines, because we're going to be in the cover of darkness for a lot of this anyway. They'd have to bring a light source to see us from a distance anyway.
Alright, so you would be about where I have the fire, right?
Pretty much.
If we're
yeah.
using that as a marker,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically what I'm going to be using the marker for the camp, because I know you, you 11 tend to want to do patrols and things like that, so it is easier to have that as a marker in the location. Drag it all out into the map. Oop, sorry. And we're going to bring Fennec out. So with that, the sun is now beginning to set as your camp is set up. Would you be lighting a fire, or are you sitting in the dark all night?
Gearford would leave that one 11.
11 would
He'll go.
never light a fire unless we were actually starting to freeze to death.
All right, no fire it is then, I guess. What are the watch orders going in?
I will cover watches 1 and 2.
I'll take mid-watch.
I will join join Levin for his the final part of his watch.
Alright, so we had Ceres for watch 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Levin, you said watch 3, right?
Mid-watch, so 2.
So with that, we're
Oh,
just
I'll
gonna
do
do we're just gonna do the 3 watches.
Okay, then Gearford will just do the last one alone.
Okay. So Gearfried last. 11 with Ceres. Zarya, would you like to do a watch?
Do we need a note? Do we need anyone else?
I mean, need, not necessarily, but if there's any interactions you want to have with any players, or rather any characters, that would be the time to do so. So currently we have Ceres's Watch 1, and we have Ceres and Levin on Watch 2, and then Gearfried on Watch 3.
I'll go with Gearfried on 3. Not sure if I have anything to do, just make sure you have a buddy.
I appreciate that.
Right. So with that, at the start of the first watch, Ceres, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
With a 17, and with the darkening skies, soon dark vision, as wonderful as it is, will even provide difficulty in sight. There's nothing that seems directly out of sorts at this moment, despite whatever nerves might be on end. But one of the things that you notice is that Mei Li is not meditating. She's just kind of sitting, looking up at the stars.
She'll walk over and... what are you looking at?
Not much. Just... There's a lot of stars up there.
It's true. And each one is a diamond plucked from the earth and kept out of my reach by the gods themselves.
You want the stars?
I mean, I want the diamonds.
That's fair.
I like to keep my life simple.
Simple life sounds fun.
It does. Take the money and run.
And you're gonna notice that her attention returns to the stars.
Well, she seems to be enamored of them, and I won't distract her. She's not being weird about it, is she?
You can give me an insight check.
Fair enough. Alright. Insight.
Nothing directly seems out of sorts with her, but that can also be because it is getting dark and distinguishing, facial characteristics is getting difficult.
I have dark vision.
Yes, but there's also no source of light. The sun is setting. Everything is now monochrome.
You've never seen in monochrome, I see.
So,
Any-
is there anything you'd like to do during your watch? Or rather, your first watch?
No, this kind of covers it.
Alright. Towards the end of the watch, you hear stirring coming from Fennec's form.
I rush over and chloroform him.
I'm just giving you inspiration. Okay, so, as said, your watch is uneventful.
I haven't forgotten that he's possessed, or he consumed a thing, or he turned into a slime and lost his shape, and he is incredibly suspect right now.
No, not him.
I mean, it's not like a priority, but Ceres understands that her life is easier when Fennec has no motor control.
Oh my god, I love it. My life is easier when he's a vegetable. Oh god.
This is the worst type of care.
So,
Or the best.
Levin, it's at this point, if you're in a meditative state, you're coming out of this and you just see Ceres over Fennec just kind of chloroforming him once more.
could just have a conversation with him.
I'm not sure we're gonna get him back. It feels like, there's no guarantee that whatever wakes up is Fennec. And this is just easier.
I'm going to do a quick patrol. You sure you have things here?
Yep. Got him right under her. She is sort of gently laying a pillow on top of Fennec's face.
What?
I'm not gonna press down. He'll be fine.
Well,
In
what
case-
Levin's going to do is he's going to pop another psychic power and actually burn a psionic die on this one.
Already?
Well, let me roll the hours active, because, okay, 4 hours active. That'll be long enough for the watch. He's also going to burn a spell.
Oh.
Everyone's within 30 feet of him. He's going to pop a pass without trace.
Nice.
Everyone gets stealth plus 10 for the hour, while he's out on patrol. Hopefully the lot of you can stay out of sight.
Doesn't the spell follow you?
Nope, it's only when I've cast it.
Radiates from you.
For the duration, each creature I choose within 30 feet of me, so... Yeah. It's... honestly, it's DM ruling.
Okay.
Because I've seen both interpretations, and... But ultimately, I'm boosting this for Levin.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
say
mean,
it would be within 30 feet of you. So if you leave within the 30 feet, they would no longer be covered with pass without trace.
Alright. With that, he'll go on patrol for the hour.
Alrighty. So first
Damn.
off, give me that stealth check.
Oh, damn. This is gonna be fun.
Secondly, you're going to tell me how you're patrolling and where you're patrolling.
Well, in order for me to be able to use Psychic Whispers, I have to be within a mile of these people, but I'm going to be at, maybe at most a quarter mile away from camp. So, not that far.
Okay.
1 second, still. And he's invisible to creatures with dark vision up front.
Yeah. And that's a plus 10.
Oh, right.
So that's
yeah,
36.
you're basically,
Just
like, Cyrus can't even see you. You're like the John Cena of this world.
Oh no.
Just can't see me.
I've become potato salad. I'm boring.
Now, before we go much further, what I am going to say is we will be right back so that our players can take a quick beverage refresh break, restroom break, and then we'll come back. Be right back.
Hey there, adventurers! While we take a quick break, let's talk about the epic journeys happening right here on Players of the Realms. Dive into the thrilling world of Dawn of the New Era, where the Dapper Dans navigate a realm of intrigue and danger. Or join the Sun-Veiled Pirates as they chart their course in Legend of the Grand Line. And don't miss our playtest campaign, Allegesia, Birth of the New Riders, where Dragon Riders rise and legends are forged. Love what you're hearing? You can catch all our audio adventures on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music and Spotify. And if you want to show some extra love, check out our merch. We've got awesome designs waiting for you on our website and Etsy store. Every bit of support helps us keep the dice rolling, the stories flowing, and the adventures coming your way. Thanks for being part of the journey. Hey there, adventurers! While we take a quick break, let's talk about the epic journeys happening right here on Players of the Realms. Dive into the thrilling world of Dawn of the New Era, where the dapper Dans navigate a realm of intrigue and danger. Or join the Sun-Veiled Pirates as they chart their course in Legend of the Grand Line. And don't miss our playtest campaign, Allegezia, Birth of the New Riders, where dragon riders rise and legends are forged. Love what you're hearing? You can catch all our audio adventures on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music and Spotify. And if you want to show some extra love, check out our merch. We've got awesome designs waiting for you on our website and Etsy store. Every bit of support helps us keep the dice rolling, the stories flowing, and the adventures coming your way. Thanks for being part of the journey. Hey there, adventurers! While we take a quick break, let's talk about the epic journeys happening right here on Players of the Realms. Dive into the thrilling world of Dawn of the New Era, where the dapper Dans navigate a realm of intrigue and danger. Or join the Sun-Veiled Pirates as they chart their course in Legend of the Grand Line. And don't miss our playtest campaign, Allegezia, Birth of the New Riders, where dragon riders rise and legends are forged. Love what you're hearing? You can catch all our audio adventures on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music and Spotify. And if you want to show some extra love, check out our merch. We've got awesome designs waiting for you on our website and Etsy store. Every bit of support helps us keep the dice rolling, the stories flowing, and the adventures coming your way. Thanks for being part of the journey. Hey there, adventurers! While we take a quick break, let's talk about the epic journeys happening right here on Players of the Realms. Dive into the thrilling world of Dawn of the New Era, where the dapper Dans navigate a realm of intrigue and danger. Or join the Sun-Veiled Pirates as they chart their course in Legend of the Grand Line. And don't miss our playtest campaign, Allegezia, Birth of the New Riders, where dragon riders rise and legends are forged. Love what you're hearing? You can catch all our audio adventures on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music and Spotify. And if you want to show some extra love, check out our merch. We've got awesome designs waiting for you on our website and Etsy store. Every bit of support helps us keep the dice rolling, the stories flowing, and the adventures coming your way. Thanks for being part of the journey. Hey there, adventurers.
Alright, we are back, and as we left off, Ceres, you are left at camp as Levin basically just disappears in front of your face.
Yeah. I hate when it does that.
Meili is entering her meditative state. And Levin, you said you're going about a quarter mile away. Go ahead and give me a perception check. I believe we left off with you giving me the stealth check with a 26 with your roll.
There we go.
Thank God for
36 on
this.
stealth.
Excellent Foundry. Give me a second. Alright, what was your roll?
28.
With a 28, you hear sounds. So, oh shit. Sorry, you guys are all going to get booted out real quick. I hit the wrong button. With the 28, you are, as you're navigating around, you hear the faintest whispering of a sound. It's only due to your alertness and the quiet of the surrounding area that is able to signal that there has been any sort of presence around it. As you look around, you don't see anything, but it's more like you sense that something is there.
Give me 1 second. I'm refreshing our Foundry.
Yep. Now, are you going into the woods, or are you staying out just the perimeter outside the woods?
Perimeter outside.
Okay.
Levin wants, if something happens and Levin has to send a psychic message, he doesn't want them wasting time. He would be keeping, not like being aware of his relative position to the camp, so that if anything happens and he's going to be otherwise indisposed, he can at least give them a compass point to go in.
Gotcha. Now, Ceres,
You know, like
also...
if he screams psychically help, it's also coming with Northwest or something like that.
Ceres, go ahead and give me a perception check as well, please.
Oh, I got bumped from Foundry. One
Yep.
second.
Let's back up. Sorry about that all.
I was not paying attention. That's on.
Hey, and thank you,
Uh,
Kramer648, for subscribing. Hope you're still here checking this out. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. Yes, I am doing that now. Waiting for the page to load. Oh, there I am.
Yep, I completely understand. That is my fault.
All good. Oh, there it is. And you said perception?
Yes, please.
$15.
So we'll get back to that. Alright, so Levin, put me in a general area about where you might be in proportion to where the woods are, please.
Sorry, repeat.
If you can, just put your token in a general location of where you might be.
At this point, about how much time has passed since he left camp?
I would say about a half hour.
Half hour.
Yep.
All right, he'd be northeast then. He would have started his patrol due west based on like the last individuals that he saw, and then circling around going towards the east.
Okay, so as you are circling through your patrol, just Okay. You see a glint, or rather almost like a mist, moving, one on either side of you. And
Distance from me?
It is just out of reach. So it's about 10 feet on either side of you.
Is my path towards camp unobstructed?
It is unobstructed, and it is heading, whatever it is heading in the direction of camp. So
All right.
with that,
No need for this then. He's gonna go at a full run back towards camp and alerting psychically.
all right. With that, as you are all being alerted psychically, and as you are, Levin, making your way running back, I'm going to ask everybody to go ahead and give me an initiative roll. So let me just add you on to the turn order.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Are we getting surprised? Because I have alert.
I'm going to say that no, you're not being surprised because you are being warned in advance.
Okay, cool.
And Levin's a good distance away.
Yeah.
Coolio.
Ooh, that's a low initiative.
Alright. Fennec was rendered unconscious
like shit,
again,
but I have a plus
so we'll
one.
remove that.
Gear breeds.
I broke my dice.
Oh no.
Wait, did you say you broke
Does
your
anyone else
dice?
see it?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Look at it. Do you see it?
I do. Are you the orange one? No, I don't see it.
I'm a teal one.
I do not see it.
It's like weird. It's like spinning in place.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, if it's spinning in place, click on it.
Saris, do you have your
It went away.
initiative roll?
Eh. Respond. Yeah. I've rolled.
My God.
Alrighty. With that, combat can begin. I don't know what's going on here. Begin combat. There we go. So, Levin, you are at the top of the turn order. You said you are making your way running back.
Yes. So action, bonus action, dash movement. Until he can basically get within range of the group. So when he gets within ballpark, like 60 feet of the nearest person, he'll continue with his turn, but he's going to be spending his time running.
Alrighty. So, Zarya, you'd be getting woken up at the sound of a... Levin, what again was your message?
Unseen assailants, east-northeast, and I would give an approximate distance.
Cool. Cool. I will spring up, and just shout, incoming, and points my body towards the directions that he gave.
Yeah, so my first turn... Oh, wow. Bloomstalker feature that I haven't used in a while. Apparently gives me extra movement. So
Look at that.
That's going to be 120 feet in that first round.
Wow. I would say you'd be able to get to the group within the next turn's movement.
All right. That movement increase only worked on the first round, though. So
No, that's fair. Because I would assume before combat started, you would have already been running to get into range and signaling
Yep.
everybody. So Zarya, you would start to kind of spread word saying, hey, shit's about to get real, right?
Yes.
And then we're going to come here. Oh my gosh. I can't do anything today. Alright, so going back here. This one here. They're just going to all use their actions to dash and increase their movement.
My turn wasn't waking everyone up, was it?
Was there anything else you wanted to do?
Yeah. I didn't realize
Okay.
that.
Go ahead. Oop, too far.
Do I see what's coming? Do I see anything coming?
No, not yet. They'll be within range next round.
Okay, so they're not on the corner. They're not on the edge of the map where I can. sort
Not
of recognize
just
them.
yet. Yep, they'll be there
Okay,
next
cool.
turn.
Do I prepare and do I start running in that direction to meet them, or do I stay here?
Do I stay or do I go?
Do you
Mm.
run away from your healer, or do you embrace death?
That's a good way to put that. I'm gonna stay here.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. I don't think I have anything else that I can do when they're not right here. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Okay. Go. At the end of their as said, they're just going to be dashing with their turn, getting into the scene. Here. Cyrus, it is your turn.
It is. I'm gonna start a fire. A campfire.
We didn't start the fire. Okay, go ahead. I'm assuming you'd be using your action to start it.
Yeah, I'm burning an action, bonus action, everything to get this lit as quickly as possible. Actually, I'm probably just chucking in a bunch of torches into like a little pit and lighting them
here.
up.
Can I help instead and use my breath attack to light the fire?
To use a breath attack, that's a 15-foot cone, right?
You will burn me.
You could. I'm gonna say it would be very humorous, but if you are pointing it down, that 15-foot cone is going to basically engulf anybody within a 15-foot radius.
Okay, alternatively...
But you can help her
I
start
saw
the
this
fire.
A second ago. Yes, but I saw a thing a second ago that might be able to... Draconic Strike. When I damage a target with an unarmed strike, you can change the damage type to Acid, Cold, Fire. Do I have Fire Fist? Can I punch the fire? That's stupid. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could certainly try if you want to.
Would it be faster?
Hit him with the Red Hawk.
The question is, would it be faster than just setting the fire like normal?
Well, it's not setting like a normal campfire because those take time. She's just thrown down a bunch of torches which have pitch on them. So they're gonna light up quickly. But you can,
yeah, I
fire
help you.
helps
I help.
them light up. Okay.
Yeah, I just help you.
Thank you.
All right. So within moments, you would be able to get the fire going, whichever way you want to go about it. Levin, almost as if a match in a dark room, you see from the distance the fire ignite, signaling the direction of where camp is.
I don't think that was a problem.
Saris, is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's our whole turn.
Alright. Gearfried. It is your turn.
Okay, Gearfried is gonna... Melee is somewhere in this scene, correct?
Yes, let me pull her into the scene, sir. She'd be here stargazing.
Okay. Gearfried is going to... And we've all been alerted to the shadows, correct?
Yes. I think Levin had said that it was,
Levin specifically said unseen assailants.
Okay.
so you
unseen
don't know it's shadows, but you know something's coming.
Okay, so Gearfried is going to, at being stirred awake and seeing this, he is going to grab, or where Melee is, he's going to, like, rush up to her and just, like, roughly, like, not hit her, but, like, slam his hand on her back. And he's casting invisibility at a 3rd level to get both of us in there.
Okay.
3rd level spell. So Gearfried and Melee are now both invisible. And Gearfried is going to move with, I believe my movement is a little bit faster with these boots on. Yeah, double check that real quick here. Winged boots. If flying speed equal to your... Okay, so 35. Alright, cool. Gearfried is going to move 35 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That way. And that's all she wrote. Gearfried and Melee are both invisible.
Alrighty.
And Strix is still currently with me.
Noted. Was there anything... So with that, you were done with your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Levin, top of the turn order, you are now in the scene. As said, you see the nice light leading you home. You are able to make out more particularly the shadows that are drifting alongside you, flanked on either side.
I'll use my bonus action to continue my dash towards the group. Would I be able to use my action to do like a search or a recollection of what these creatures are? Because if they're shadows, I would have remembered a previous encounter from early in the campaign.
Yeah. So I would say I'm going to even give you a free history check to recollect. I'm not even going to let you have it because you would have seen them before.
Alright. It's like, yeah, I've encountered these before. Couldn't remember what I did about them, though.
They looked familiar. You remember particularly the draining effect that they had when you were in combat with them. Not necessarily to you, but to those that they affected.
Yeah. They cause so much weakness. Yeah, but with that bonus action dash and moving towards the light. So, is that my current position on the map?
Yeah, I would say... I'm going to say that was you basically after your dash, so you would still have your regular movement. Or after your movement, so you would still have your dash. Either way, it's still the same thing.
Alright, let me just double check. Alright, I'm still at 30 speed. And that'll end my turn if I've used my bonus action movement.
Well, you should still have your action, unless you did anything.
My action was spent assessing the enemy.
Okay. So with that, Zarya, you are up. You see Levin running into the scene. and behind him, because of the light, you would begin to see things that, for lack of a better reference, look like Dementors. Just, more shadow-like rather than monstrous-faced. So specifically, let's see, where's your book? Second. Alright, so with that, while I'm pulling up this image, what would you like to do? Sorry, are you on mute?
My turn? No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm here. My turn? Okay,
Yes.
cool. I can see somebody.
You see, there we go. This heading your way.
Okay. Cool. Can I punch that?
Not yet, but you could certainly try when it gets closer.
Okay, I can't, like, dash to it with my insane movement.
Oh, you can.
Okay, cool.
Good luck getting healed.
Oh, good point. Thank you for reminding me. They're not here yet. Can I just, like, hold my action for when they get closer?
You could ready an attack action for when they
Yeah,
get
I
closer.
would
do that.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to curb your movement entirely. I'm just saying if you run too far ahead.
No, you're
I
good.
can't do
I run off and get killed sometimes, so it's good to remember to not do that sometimes.
But also, if you want to move a little bit closer and ready an action to attack, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah, I
you're
think
free
I'll take
to
my,
move
like-
and-
Let me see. What is my, like, what's 50? Oh, like, that's pretty much. I'll go to, like, where.
As said, they're in the vicinity at this point, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched for you to run up, and, like, you're probably not going to die this turn, so.
Huh?
They more than likely wouldn't be able to one-shot you. So, it's not like the need for healing is 100% immediate.
True. I think I'm just gonna run up to where Levin is, and then hold. How do I turn off the ruler?
click on something else. I think.
You should hit the square at the top.
Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna move over here, and then wait, hold my attacks for when one gets closer to me, and just go, what the fuck are these things? To 11.
Alright. Speaking of these things, this one here is going to... Here is going to use its bonus action to come this way.
Oh, coward! Come face me.
You'll have your chance, I'm sure.
Okay, that's the end of that one's turn. This one here is going to come straight to you, so you would have your attack. I believe you ready to attack,
Punch.
yes?
Yes, punch. First one, this is just going to be a test one, so we're not going to put any flavoring on it. See if I can
only get one
actually hit.
You only get one attack on a held action.
I do? I don't get my multiples?
No, when you take the ready action, if you use that for an attack, you only get one attack.
Technically,
Oh.
it's not what you're doing is not holding an attack. It's called taking the ready action. And the ready action allows you to use your reaction to make a single attack against an opponent.
And the feature of extra attack only applies on your turn
Yes.
when you
Okay.
take the attack action.
All right, I'll just punch him this one time. It'll be just like a test one then, at least, just to make sure. Hey, I can hit these guys, right? Because they look. Fuck. Well, 17 though.
17 hits.
Okay. Doing some damage.
Damage.
Eight damage. Does it look like it's hurt a little bit?
If a shadow can look like it felt pain, it does now.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right.
You
We
can
can
punch
hit
ghosts.
them.
You're a high enough level monk.
This is true.
I don't know. I don't do any corporeal shit.
With that, it is going to attack you. So it is going to use the strength drain.
Well, it's not the worst. At least not against. Sorry.
16.
To hit
Sorry.
me?
Yeah, does a 16 hit?
No.
Alright, that's the end of that one's turn.
Okay.
This one here. You.
Uh-oh.
Let's start coming over this way. And that's the end of that one's turn.
Cool.
Saris,
Um,
you are up.
Saris will move over here. And she will pull out her hand crossbow. And she's going to shoot the one next to Zarya.
Okay. Go ahead and try.
23.
Alright. And now that is +1. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. And because Zarya is there, and I am a cleric of level 8, here is my... will have a little bit of extra love to it. Of which the D8 is the D8, the four of that is radiant damage.
It vanishes. It goes poof.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's my whole turn.
Okay. Gearfried, you are invisible, but it is your turn.
Okay, so Gearfried. What are the rules on occupying the same space if for just a moment?
You can't end your turn in the same space.
But I can walk into the same space.
You
As an
can pass through
ally, yes.
space.
Okay.
But you can't do it to an enemy.
Cool. Didn't want to. Gearfried is going to go boop, 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 and cast at a 3rd level lightning bolt.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Spells. Quick spell figure. And lightning bolt. Cast spell. That's gonna go right there. Okay, so gonna roll. Do they have to roll a DC 17 Dex saving throw?
Yep. They both
And-
failed.
Oh, cool. They're both taking 19 damage.
They both go poof. And as you do this, and exorbitant amount of light is released in the darkness of night. You quite literally sent up a flare of your location.
Hmm.
You are officially out of combat.
Wait, what?
That
They're
was
dead? That was the only ones?
Just
Shadows
like-
don't have a lot of
Okay.
HP.
Oh.
I don't think these were the main course.
I think Zarya has also not dealt with these before. She's just like,
Gearfried is already
is there
walking over
more?
to Gearfried's already walking over to Carpe Diem. We have to go.
Oh, okay. What the fuck was that? I've.
The enemy closing in on our location. We need to go.
Oh, yep,
It's-
okay, go, yep. Pits up
Common
Fennec.
are those.
The gift of
Well-
Khaneth that keeps on giving.
Wait, what was that, Levin?
Gearfried, how common are those?
They pop up pretty frequently. Usually in the service of guards, but in Gearfried's looking around. Is there anyone as I'm setting up the cruisers?
Is
does it look like
proximity
there's-
to the Nightwood affecting it?
Possibly. Again, I've only heard stories. I didn't get much out of the mountain when I was still here.
This isn't necessarily a directed attack.
No, but I'm-
certainly. Whatever it is, it doesn't feel safe to continue to camp out here. If that's going to keep happening, we should leave.
And Levin's wiping his eyes at this point because you did basically flashbang near him.
I think it's more the giant's big fuck you flame kind of gives away our position.
That we're
Fine,
not.
do what you need to. And he's just gonna get in the cart and keep messing with his eyes because those eagle eyes were up and that went off in his nearest face.
Oh, that's like having night vision goggles and someone turns on a flashlight.
Yeah.
Retinas
Oh,
burn like peppercorns.
burn!
The Ceres will douse the campfire and collect the torches. And just, drop into Carpe Diem. It's like, I suppose we need to drive in shifts for a little bit. We're going to be in proximity to these woods for a while, so if we think that's the cause, we need a better contingency plan.
I'll drive over.
I'll start ritualing some warding spells wherever we post up next. And Gearfried's going to very groggily start the cruiser and get going.
With this, it is the pitch black of night as you are driving on this road. Go ahead and give me that vehicle.
I have something for this. Gearfried, as he's setting up, is going to tack on to... It's not much, granted, it's not much, but with I believe it's my magical tinkering, Gearfried can make objects emit light. That would be
Candlelight
my-
level, I believe, right?
Yes. Features and traits.
5 feet bright, 5 feet dim. Past that.
Yeah. It's not the best, but the cruiser is not a fast vehicle, so it's something. So Gearfried's going to slap on 2 little hood ornaments where, front lights would be to get a decent field of view and go a little bit slower than usual. But
Alternatively, we could have like teams of 2 driving, someone with the vehicle proficiency driving, and someone with dark vision guiding.
Levin is just gonna hand Gearfried his bullseye lantern. Use this.
Oh, that'd work. And Gearfried's going to attach it to the front of the cruiser.
Like, he's got 2 flasks of oil. We're good for 12 hours worth of dark.
And
Alright.
after that runs out, I can just splash some alchemist fire on the front of Carpe Diem.
No.
I like that idea. Do it.
Hold on.
No.
Gearfried, would that actually work?
Sorry, what was the suggestion?
Flashing alchemist fire on the car.
Napalm
On the
front of car.
Flashing
Uh,
Not napalm. Greek fire.
Well, same difference.
Jellied fire, same difference.
I mean, it would
Very
be
much
one-
not. Napalm is very different from Greek fire.
Look, I'm already working on ideas to create something to shield us from the wind when we're driving up. I imagine flame would get very much in the way. Trust me, it's already annoying enough, and Gearfried's gonna like swipe his hand over his head.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and before we take off, Gearfried's going to do one more thing. He has one more third level spell. So he is going to... Do I need anything for that? Components. Nope. Gearfried is going to... because I imagine we are not going to get much time to eat, he is going to cast at a third level, Create Food and Water. And he is going to create basically travel snacks and just like hand... Or put like a good chunk of the... I guess it's 45 pounds, so it can all fit in the cart. So he's just gonna, fill up as much as the cart with sustenance as he can. And he just says, "Eat while we drive, or we might need our energy." And Gearfried's going to then take off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, how much time are you going to drive in this straight line, basically? Yeah, this well-known walking path.
Gearfried will drive I'll take the exhaustion of not having a long rest, but Gearfried will drive until there's actual light.
Alrighty. I assume those of you who had not had a chance to rest yet are taking this opportunity to take your rest.
Yep.
Before Levin turns in for basically shift 3 for rest,
Gearfried, are you going to divert from this path at any point within the next hour?
Not if you need that time to rest. I'd only prefer to divert if I have a watcher.
Fine, I need to rest.
Alright. I'll wake you in the next hour or so. And we can take a little trek off the beaten path.
and now that he's resting, he will not be casting Pass Without Trace, because that's concentration, and being unconscious breaks that.
Noted.
Alright.
With that, the next couple of hours of driving will pass by until the sun does begin to rise. So that brings us back to the other map. So we are about... Oop, that's the wrong button. Technical difficulty is there. So you'd be about...
If you hold control while you move it, then you can move it wherever you want.
Yeah. So you'll be about up here.
Or maybe it was alt.
And are you, I'm assuming with sunrise, is somebody else going to pull over, take over, or you were just going to pull off to the side so that, or what are you going to do once sunrise begins?
As sunrise occurs, and we are now in the next day, Gearfried will take a point of exhaustion, and he'll start to turn the cruiser over into a level area. And as he's doing so, he's gonna yawn and be like, "All right, someone else needs to take up the helm. I don't really feel it's too safe to drive when I'm this tired."
Yeah, I could have taken over earlier. Let me take over.
Gearfried's going to hop in the back, and for the next however long until he is needed to be consulted, he is going to just fall asleep.
Yep. And as Fennec stirs, I will chloroform him.
Damn, I couldn't even get it out.
That cannot possibly be healthy.
It's not. It's going to straight up kill him.
No, I
it's
mean
what's gonna
Ceres being
come.
that. I mean Ceres being that paranoid.
That too.
Seriously, if you're that worried, kill him.
Thank you.
Okay.
Pardon?
We've already
Took
gone
it
through this
from a joke.
discussion.
I mean, death is kind of the final salvation.
I have significant objections to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Do
going
they
to be
know?
remunerating them.
Just saying. You know. A lot less worries when you're dead. Fennec seems to be worried.
Ceres,
Look at that.
we're in a location where people can be essentially brought back and press ganged into service. I don't think it stops when you're dead.
Well, then see, there's really no consequence here. I feel better. Fennec gets eternal animation.
I
Win-win.
genuinely don't know how to respond to that.
You can nod and say you're right, Ceres.
Why would I give you this satisfaction?
I don't know. Be a nice gesture. Right. Anyhow,
So, Zarya, you're continuing on driving. It is, as said, sun up. Sleep first part of the day. You are new to seeing some of these shadow-like things. So, what are your initial thoughts in character?
After seeing those shadow things,
Yeah.
Jesus, no, not Jesus. Gods be damned, there's shit I don't understand. Because I don't think she's ever, like, undead she's used to, monsters she's used to, weird shadow creatures, that's a bit different. Not sure, magic shit is weird to her sometimes.
You've not encountered vengeful spirits before.
That was not in character. I thought I was saying that in my own head.
she was.
Yeah.
Well, Levin's going based off of, like, a passive vibe. Like, you're unsettled a little bit. That's
Not
just a
really,
flippant comment.
No. Yeah, not really.
You look like your reaction to those things, encountering those things, was slightly similar to how you deal with Ceres's approaches, as it were. Repulsion.
No, it was. Yeah, mostly it was like, can I even punch something that's is incorporeal? You know, like throw me at an enemy, I can handle them pretty well, but throw me at something that might not be able to be hit. Ugh.
So, not terribly different from when you attempt to get Ceres away from you.
Well, no, that was just her being annoying. This is like a life and death thing.
Levin shrugs.
I don't know. I'm fine. Now that I've seen them, I know I can deal with them. It's fine. Never saw those before.
You know, it's been a few hours and my eyes are still stinging. I have to talk to Gearfried about that.
Yeah, probably should get the warning for like, hey, look away.
No, he did the right thing.
Oh yeah, no, he did. Just heads up.
Several more hours are going to pass by as you continue to drive your way. I would say by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Gearfried, you would be able to wake up with a rest. And over the course of the next several hours, nothing necessarily eventful happened. But I believe, and then let me just double check Scry spell, just to make sure whether or not I need to make you roll. I don't know if you automatically fail when you are unconscious. Alright, so I'm going to say go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. Because it does not specify anything about you being unconscious.
That's me?
Yep.
Wisdom.
But I'm going to say give it to me at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, hold on. My wisdom save is +1, so that first one was a 15. Okay, so it is still 16. And then the other wisdom save. Not 20. Oh, not 20. Okay, so 16.
Alright. Noted. You are slowly starting to wake up. You see who's driving at this point. Is it still Zarya? Or would Saris want to flex her legs and drive?
Yeah,
Um,
Sarah's take the wheel.
I'm driving.
You need. Well,
Oh, for rest.
yeah.
Yeah. She'll hand over.
Sarah's
So-
walks up, cracks knuckles. It's like, alright, calm, big DM. He's back. Don't worry. We'll take good care of you.
Gearfried, you wake up mid Saris's shift of driving.
Okay.
And you are kind of groggy in a sense. You don't know how long it's been. The sun is past its apex. The car's not on fire. Saris didn't throw any sorts of alchemist fire at it or anything like that. So
I am putting like a little bit of a playful shimmy, aka Tokyo Drift, into the turns.
okay. So whenever there's any sort of slight turn, you feel her over-exaggerating it slightly.
I'll just
Or
like lean over to
exaggeratedly.
the side that I'll lean over to like the side that needs a correction. Just put my weight onto it.
But overall, relatively uneventful. You can now remove that exhaustion from you, and
Okay.
you still have about 6 days left of traveling.
Alright, I guess we will just continue to drive in shifts, and I will burn 3 spell slots a day, trying to detect magic once every other hour.
Alright. You would be able to see 2 of those hours. First, give me 2 more wisdom saving throws.
Okay. First whiz save. What is that? It's a 14.
Okay. Your see invisibility would allow you to see a pin and an eye kind of floating behind you, about 10 feet behind.
Okay, so the moment Gearfried sees that, Gearfried is going to look directly at it, flip it off, and then aim his middle finger at it and cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. It is going to be dispelled. And it knows that you know that it knows that you know that it's watching you. Now, from everybody else, you would just see Gearfried just kind of flip off something that nobody else could see, and then murmur a spell to dispel something.
Great.
Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Gearfried,
Yes.
what did you just do?
Someone was scrying on us again.
That doesn't answer my question.
Oh, every other hour I've been popping a, I've been popping a spell that lets me see invisibility. Something was just scrying on us, I popped it away.
So you disabled it
Yes.
temporarily
Temporarily, yes.
and gave them the information that we now know we are being watched.
I have a feeling that they already surmised that from the fact that I was initially trying to pass off our conversation as, casual, and then we just started speaking psychically.
How frequently have you been noticing these?
DM, would I notice the sensation of when I pass a check?
You... Check. So you wouldn't necessarily... You might get the hair standing on the back of the neck, but it's nothing enough that can be substantiated.
Well, I've ever since that last night, I felt like I've been being watched, and there are times when being alone, it feels like something might be there and it's not. Call it a little bit of paranoia, but that's kind of why I've been resolving to do it ever since Levin and I had our stuff stolen. I imagine it might be happening to him too, but and Gearfried's going to point to that tattoo that he got. These only make it more difficult for them to scry on us, not impossible. And because I am rather certain that they already knew that we were aware of the potential scrying, I would rather not them confirm where we are and Gearfried just kind of motion outward. How far... Would Gearfried know how far scry goes? Like, how far they would be able to see around us?
10-foot radius, I think. Isn't it? Or maybe I'm thinking of clairvoyance.
The individual casting it can see and hear through it as if they were there. So it's based on the user's perception abilities.
And assuming that whoever is scrying on us is actually familiar with all of this, he's just going to motion outward. And that would give them some bearing on where we're heading.
Go ahead.
He's going to mull over and try to remember what he knows about scrying sensors. Because there's some information that is wonk.
Alright, go ahead and try. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Or history.
Will do. This will be Arcana, it's knowledge of magic.
Alright. So
he has a background as an investigator. He would know at least a little bit about a scry spell.
Yeah. You would know that the scrying spell tends to have, some sort of sensor that follows along with the target. You would know that there's variations for the spell, specifically who's casting it, how well do they have a piece of something or of the person. All of these things would affect it. You would also know that it's almost impossible to scry on somebody if they have resisted the scry of sorts.
Yeah, to the tune of if they've already resisted it once in a day, they can't be affected by it in the same day, right?
Well, yeah, lack of a better phrasing in game. Yep.
Yeah, so that's where Levin is coming up with the incongruity. It's like, all right, this means multiple people are monitoring us. Considering your supposed... Considering who's watching us and your, I'm assuming, gut feeling, Gearfried?
Mostly, yes. I'd ask Fennec if he's had the same feeling, and then Gearfried's going to turn towards Fennec, who I'm assuming is being re-upped with his chloroform.
Yep.
Oh,
He's probably being chloroformed as you're turning your head, you know? Exactly.
but by the veil, could you please?
I don't want to kill him. I kind of like him.
At some point, he's going to have to wake up and have input.
I mean, she just kind of a weekend Bernie's at weekend at Bernie's with his arms. It's like, ask me any questions. What do you want to know? I have secret goblin knowledge from the Shadow
Ceres.
Ray.
Ceres,
Yes.
if you're going to puppet him, you're going to have to shove your arm in a place that's uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna make him talk. I'm not gonna put that much investment into it. She just lets him go and let him fall on the seat.
Anyway, Gearfried, if we assume these sensations of yours, your gut feelings, and the frequency of them are people attempting to ascertain our location and information from us, that would mean that we have multiple parties casting higher level magics multiple times a day to monitor your position.
Well, I always did say I wanted to be a well-known artificer, but this is not exactly the way I wanted to go about that.
Notoriety will do that.
Sorry, that last part cut off.
Question.
What'd you say?
Notoriety will do that. Given that we're assuming that they can cast this multiple times in a day on you and then subsequently us, given enough observation, you're just essentially wasting your energies trying to nullify it.
It's enough if we know that.
That is fair. My logic, partially, was also that if they know that we know that they know, it's a moot point. They can only scry on us for, effectively, location. If they can't see where we are, then they don't know where we're going. And Gearfried still has... This spell lasts an hour. Is there another pinprick that's going to pop up?
I believe scry only lasts for 10 minutes.
Well, I dispelled it.
Oh, no, another one doesn't come up. Sorry, I thought you were asking if the scrying was...
No. I was asking, like, because I just basically shot down their drone if another one's being sent over. Yeah, Gearfried's just gonna be like, and my logic in there, partially being that we know they're watching, they're not getting any information from us. Stop being annoying about it.
There's a joke in here somewhere. We know that they know that we know that they know. Sounds about
Where's
right
that?
for Sean politics.
I miss Sean.
At the very least, I think we
It's
should
actually a
probably-
little comforting to know that that happens in Karnath too.
At the very least, we should... Well, scrying is not an area I'm overly familiar with. Do they need to know names or just appearances?
There's a multitude of variations. Secondhand, firsthand, and familiar information.
Well, they have
If
effects
they-
in mining Fennec.
if they have a likeness or a picture of you, or a possession of yours, or a piece of your body, that makes it easier.
Right. Well, problem is, I don't know how much they've been watching us, so the information that we do use going forward might be better kept in our heads. Going forward, we should not speak important things out loud. Keep them into either writing
If
or
it's...
thought.
That's just it. Scries tend to do less well with written information because the sensor itself has to move into a location it can observe it.
Right.
It's about here that we're going to actually call the session for the evening.
Okay.
Till next time,
All right.
we're going to see what happens. Players have already found out that something's happening to Ramos. Six people have been taken to wherever he is, and they're actively being watched, which almost makes these attacks seem purposeful in a sense.
Didn't he also say to, like, keep track of Melee or some shit?
Yes,
He
it's,
said keep her, and then he was stopped from there.
Oh. That's ominous.
Yeah, but also so vague as to be useless. It's enough to make us worry, but it's not enough to give us any idea of what we should do.
Yes, it could
I mean,
be keep her safe.
Levin does have a
Tell her what
solution
they
to this
do.
problem, but I'm willing to bet everyone in the party would object to it.
Sarah certainly would.
Till next time. Have a great time. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Check out our merch store. Like, subscribe. Check out previous videos. And tune in next time. See you all later.
Night night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night, all.